Hey guys, welcome back to Mikey's Video Game Madness, or welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness for the first time. Today we're playing Elvira Scared Stiff on the Pinball Arcade. This is a simulation or a recreation of an actual real pinball a pinball game that actually existed. This is on Pinball Arcade on the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 is the best version of this game that I've ever seen. I said PlayStation and the microphone picked it up on a little camera. That's why that thing on the corner of the screen picked up, assuming that I didn't fuck everything up and zoomed in all the way. So first thing, like I always do on this game, is to switch the lighting to dark so we can actually see the pinball machine flicker. As far as I know, the PlayStation 4 is the only version of Pinball Arcade that has this feature. So if you do have the option, I would suggest you play on Pinball Arcade on the PlayStation 4. One weird thing that I've complained about in the past, hopefully, unless I didn't post up the video where I complained about it, I think it's weird that this game doesn't actually have controller feedback. I find that extremely weird. But I always play it with the room dark so the lights flash. I'm terrible at this particular pinball game, but it's really fun and it has a lot of intricate stuff. Elvira, there's two Elvira pinball games that I know of. I forgot what the other one was called. It doesn't matter. We're playing this one. Scared Stiff. Let's get started.
Are you ready to play?
But her arcade games, or pinball games, are pretty good. She had some adventure games on the PC. That's about it. She still has a show that comes on at 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday or Sunday. And I have to say, maybe it's because she probably has a shitload of makeup, but I have to say, she looks really good for her age considering she's in her 60s. Sort of had a small crush on Elvira back in the day. She had that terrible movie that might still be on Netflix. I used to like to watch all the little B movies, like with the giant spiders and bugs and monsters and whatnot. Sometimes, I haven't watched her show in a year or so I have no idea when it comes on. It might not come on anymore, but it was coming on like a year or so ago. And her comments are so terrible. This is actually an edited version of the game. Like, some of the stuff she says is censored. Don't ask me what. Look it up online. There's professional pinball modes that you can get for each of the games, or at least I think each of them. I know there's at least a few. This is one of them. This is one of the interactive things. I love that launching sound. I don't know how well you see it, but there's a little monster on the right side, and it's really just one of those rubber finger things. So it interests me that when they made this, did they just go to any random store and just pick up a bunch of parts and mass produce it? I think that's it. I died. Maybe you can see them better. Now you can see them on the far right. Give you some different angles to look at.
Better be careful. Man, I hate commercials.
If you're not familiar with Elvira, it's I don't know how you couldn't be, especially if you watch this channel, are part of the gaming community, because most of us are into nerdy stuff. But yeah, she used to host these terrible B movies, and it was probably pretty affordable for the show since they probably didn't have to pay a lot of money to actually air this stuff. Everything has a cool title. But anyway, if you get professional mode, she says nothing terrible, but there's a lot of sexual window. Probably said that wrong because I'm trying to think and play this game at the same time, and speech impediment is like on overdrive when I'm trying to do these things. That's the third ball. We'll try again. That's what she said. In a very, very awkward moment.
Tell me more.
One thing I wish about the Pinball Arcade, I know it's not authentic, I wish you could skip like the little game over screens, because on some of these games they last a little bit longer than I necessarily want them to if I want to get back into the game. When I play these games, I'm usually terrible at first. Of course I'm going to be terrible no matter what doing commentary. But when I really get into it, I have to play like maybe like 2 or 3 times before I start getting good again. Well, average. But I managed to get a high score on a lot of these. I know it's hard to believe. Just when I thought I was getting the hang of that spinner thing, I didn't get to pick an eyeball. I have no idea what I'm hitting. I don't think I've ever seen this machine in real life. One machine I wish they'd get, there's 2 different versions of an Indiana Jones machine. I wish they'd make the second version. They have Pinball Arcade on PlayStation 3. And that has more tables available, and I also have this on my cell phone, and that has the most tables available. But they have a Terminator 2 arcade machine I really wish I could play, but I'll wait until they release it, if they release it on the PlayStation 4, because I love the lighting effects. The lighting is a lot better than the other versions. When you go back to play it on PlayStation 3, it's not the same, but PlayStation 3 has more tables, because they release tables in seasons, and PlayStation 3 has Season 2 also available. I just have all the Season 1 tables because that's the only thing that's available on the PlayStation 4. My cell phone has Season 3, but they're still releasing games for Season 3, and they don't usually release the stuff on PlayStation 3 until the season's been out for a while on at least the cell phone. I have an Android, so it probably even came out way after that Apple phones did. Gold 2 complete. I don't even know what I did. I haven't been paying attention. Fuck me. That sucked. What was it about me having to play twice before I get the hang of it? Yeah, definitely. I love the lighting effects of this so much. I can't get over it. But yeah, like that monster on the right is one of those rubber finger things. I think Steve Benway had a video where somebody sent him one, because I guess it was one of those toys he said he had as a kid that was nostalgic to him. But on this pinball machine, that's one of the things that usually gets messed up. I guess the rubber dry rots after a while. You used to be able to get them out of the gumball machines, and they were still 25 cents. Now you go to gumball machine, you gotta put like 75 cents in to get the crappiest thing. I think some of them even take $1. But now they kind of switched it with those electronic things where you play those games that makes you think you're gonna like win an iPod or something, but that never really happens. Although I know somebody who's actually been able to win shit on that. I don't know. You have to have crazy reflexes, especially like that game where you gotta make the bar stop when it's going up and down really fast.
Hey, get up! What are you, dead or something?
Yeah.
What's this?
I love the pinball machine with all the little props and stuff in it. I'm not a terribly huge fan of the older pinball machines. First of all, they usually have like a gigantic gap that that your ball usually goes down. You have to be like a professional to be able to do any good at those games. Unless I'm just really that bad at them. And they're boring to look at. They're usually just a few circular bumper things. Multi-ball. Shit's stressful. Very careful with my multi-balls, and it probably hurts me. I always usually have to stop the ball instead of just launching it. Because usually when I launch it, goes straight down the hole like that.
This is my favorite part of the movie.
The ball's gonna screw me. Yep, it did. Please, one more go. Thank you.
Turn out the lights. It's time to get scared.
I don't like the sound of this. The lighting was my favorite part. Now you're gonna turn off the light?
This will scare the pants off me.
Okay, now the light's off. What was the point of that? They turned the lights off and then it came back on. Oh, ball. Please. Help me win. Or not. Whatever. Apparently you're the boss. How did I get another turn? I swore it would, unless I won another ball, but I doubt it.
Leave it alone.
I don't want to.
Everywhere.
Come on. Pinball is very hard to film. I'm trying to think of interesting things to say. And I can't.
In your future.
I thought I was gonna show. I thought she was gonna flash me on that video for a split second. Certainly looked like it.
Hurry.
How many times are we gonna go down there? I guess 3 was the lucky number. The spider hole. Yes.
Now look what you've done.
After many losses, I guess you could call that practice.
Legion? Vampire?
Multi. I look like a multi-ball. Yeah, it must be. There's 2 balls. I'm hurrying. Oh my gosh. Hurry up before the other damn ball comes. Hurrying. Doing my best here. Yes.
Wow, you're pretty good at this.
Not really. Come on. No, not 2 at a time. That's a mean trick.
Yeah, jackpot. Great shot.
Why, thank you. The other Elvira game has like skeleton flippers too, except I think they're like green or something. That one's not as fun. It doesn't have as much gimmicky shit as this game.
All one captured.
Figured I would have had more stuff captured than just one. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Nothing good. Sounds like a fun house from hell. Come on. You can actually get the first season of this game on disc now. I saw it at GameStop, which I would recommend if you're into pinball. I'm terrible at pinball, but I really like it, so I like the fact that I can play simulated games and not go broke. Just pay one price and it's like owning the machine without owning the machine. Obviously it's not going to be like having a real thing, because that'd be fucking awesome on free play. I really hope the developer continues to make more seasons where they start to get some of the more licensed tables. They're obviously the harder ones to get, and the ones based on franchises. Really surprised they haven't got the Adam Sandler yet. I think that's it. I don't think I get an extra ball.
You're one of my favorites.
Well, that's better. As you can see, I have to play a few times to improve. I have no idea where I'm going to be on the list. Guess what my initials stand for? Award 1 credit. That means nothing to me. Where am I on the list? All I want to see is where my name is. Oh, I must have not did that good at all. I thought that I did good, but apparently I don't think I'm ever going to get to where JJW is on the #1 spot. But anyway, that was Scared Stiff on the Pinball Arcade. You can either download this on the PlayStation Network. It's also available on PlayStation 3. This is obviously the best version graphic-wise and lighting-wise. You also can get on your damn cell phones and tablets. I'm probably pretty sure PC. PC might have the lighting effects. I don't know. I don't even know if it's on PC. I'm guessing there. But I find this game ridiculously fun, and if you're not good at pinball like me but appreciate the whole mechanics of it, this is as close as you're going to get to actually being able to play a game for a while without spending a shitload of money and not actually owning the arcade machine. But this was Elvira's Scared Stiff, one of my favorite tables on the Season 1 collection, which is currently just the only one available on PlayStation 4, but you can get Season 2 on PlayStation 3, and you can get up to Season 3 on, I guess, the other formats. But, yeah, awesome game. If you like these videos and you would like to see more, please subscribe. And if you like this video, could you please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button? That would be greatly appreciated, just so I know that you liked it. And please feel free to leave comments, negative or positive, although the positive ones do make me feel a little bit better than the negative ones. But I mean, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. But, yeah. So if you'd like to see more videos of me rambling and playing terribly and are just in complete silence because I have terrible ADD and I can't do two things at once, and you'd like to see more of those videos and see how the disorder affects one, please feel free to subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for the support and watching my channel. I will see you on the next video. No, I will not see you. I screwed up again. I always say I'll see you. I will talk to you on the next video. Alright guys, take care, bye.